Today we're going to see a woman whose breast size is so large that even scientists were left shocked, and another woman whose hip size will make you stop and think, how can something be this big? Or a lady whose legs are twice the length of her entire body. If you're already surprised just hearing this, then wait a moment, because ahead I'm going to show you people who will completely blow your mind. And the last one is so strange that even I was shocked after seeing it. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Annie Hawkins Turner. Seeing Annie Hawkins Turner from Atlanta, Georgia, people don't just get shocked. They're left thinking because she has the world's largest natural breasts. Each of her breasts weighs around 84 pounds, which is about the same as 2 4-year-old children combined. But Annie never felt ashamed of her body. She always accepted herself no matter what the world said. Despite back pain, balance problems, and constant judgmental stares, Annie never stopped herself from living her life. Today, she is a role model, a living example of self-love and body positivity. Her story says just one thing: you are perfect exactly the way you are. Women with the world's largest hips. Their story teaches us that confidence and self-love are the greatest strengths. Mikel's hips are so large that their measurement is more than 8 feet, meaning if you measure all the way around her hips, the total length comes out to over 8 feet. That's wider than a regular doorway. Living with body measurements like this is not easy, especially in a world where only slim bodies are considered beautiful. But instead of hiding herself, Mikel chose to embrace her curves and learn to love them. She wears tight dresses and shows her body with complete confidence. Her style and self-confidence are inspiring for many people. She proved that true beauty doesn't exist in any size or shape, but in self-acceptance and confidence. She has become a symbol of body positivity and teaches women that accepting and loving their natural shape is the most important thing. Mikel's story reminds us that every human body is different, and every shape has its own beauty. If we accept ourselves and believe in who we are, then the world's looks and judgments don't matter at all. Her example shows that self-acceptance and self-love can make anyone feel free and truly happy. Woman with one extremely large leg. Mahogany's story teaches us that courage and self-acceptance are the greatest strengths. Mahogany has lymphedema, because of which one of her legs remains extremely large and swollen. Because of this, she not only had to endure pain, but people would stare at her, talk about her, and sometimes even make unpleasant comments. Usually, in situations like this, people try to hide themselves. But Mahogany didn't do that. She chose self-love and accepted her body exactly the way it is. Leaving her fear and shame behind, Mahogany stepped into the world of modeling. She proved that beauty doesn't exist in just one form. Every shape and every size has its own unique beauty. Through her career, she challenges narrow beauty standards and shows people that true beauty lies in confidence and acceptance. Mahogany's story teaches us not to turn our body's flaws or differences into weaknesses. If we accept and love ourselves, then no look or word from the world can hurt us. She showed that beauty can exist in every shape and every form, and this lesson can become an inspiration for everyone. Charity Pierce. Guys, Charity Pierce is known as one of the heaviest women in the world because her body weight was 353 kilograms, which is around 778 pounds, and she was 39 years old at that time. Because of her extreme weight, she couldn't walk properly, nor could she sit on a bench for a long time. Besides this, she even needed help from another person just to stand up. She does have a driving license, but she couldn't drive her car because of being overweight. She couldn't fit properly into the car, and even if she somehow managed to sit inside, driving it was out of the question. But if a person has motivation inside them, they can do anything. And Charity had the motivation to lose weight. After that, with the advice of doctors, she first started improving her diet. Before consulting doctors, she didn't eat healthy food at all, and mostly ate junk food, because of which her weight kept increasing day by day. Once she started following a healthy diet, her weight began to go down. Along with this, she also started walking and doing some exercises. Because of all this, today her body weight is only 126 kilograms, which is around 278 pounds. Now she can easily walk without getting tired and can even drive her car comfortably. Svetlana Pankratova. Just imagine having legs so long that they look longer than a dining table. For Svetlana, this isn't imagination, it's reality. Born in Russia, her leg length is 52.2 inches, which makes her the woman with the longest legs in the world. She stands about 6 feet 7 inches tall, and wherever she goes, every eye naturally turns toward her. And she's not just tall, She has also been an excellent volleyball player. She played for Russia's national team and achieved victories in many matches. Her height and physique also opened doors for her in the fashion world. However, being this tall comes with its own challenges. Finding clothes in her size is very difficult, and bumping into door frames has become a normal thing for her. Still, Svetlana never gave up. Today, she is an inspiration for millions, proving that if you're different from others, it's not something to be ashamed of, it's something to be proud of. Sain Mumtaz. Guys, Sain Mumtaz is a man living in a small village in Pakistan, whose head is much larger than that of normal people. Since childhood, his family believed that he was suffering from a condition called Proteus syndrome, which is considered to be linked to the disease of the elephant man, Joseph Merrick. In this condition, the body grows in an abnormal way. However, in Sain's case, his body was affected symmetrically on both sides, meaning the way his face is, his body is the same. You can see how uneven and irregular his face looks, and in the same way, his body is also shaped. Because of this condition, when Sain's photos and videos started going viral on the internet, his unique illness caught the attention of Dr. Edwin Crick, a well-known scientist from Sydney Children's Hospital and the University of New South Wales in Australia. He was excited to uncover the truth behind this mysterious condition and even made plans to travel to Pakistan to meet Sain. The doctor will conduct detailed tests and scans on Sain so that his exact condition can be identified. Sain is 25 years old, and to support himself, he also works as an auto rickshaw driver. Earlier, his father had opened a grocery shop for him so that Sain could sit there, work, and help run the household. But Sain couldn't continue that work for long. Because of this, he started driving his father's auto rickshaw. And today, both Sain and his father run their family by driving auto rickshaws. His father, Wazir Ali, did not have enough money to get Sain treated at the time of his birth. Mandy Sellers. Guys, Mandy Sellers is a woman whose legs weigh more than the rest of her body. She was born in 1975 in the United Kingdom, and right from birth, both of her legs were not like those of a normal child. Because of the extreme weight of her legs, even doctors at that time were unable to identify her condition. As she grew older, both the size and weight of her legs increased very rapidly. In November 2009, her total body weight was about 293 pounds. Out of this, only her legs weighed about around 209 pounds, while the rest of her body weighed just 84 pounds. From birth itself, treatment for her legs had been ongoing, but until then, doctors had no clear understanding of her condition. In 2006, when a team of doctors conducted proper research on her, they revealed that she had Proteus syndrome, a condition in which a person's leg size and weight continue to increase throughout their lifetime. When Mandy Sellers was born, doctors were worried about whether she would survive for a long time or not. By the time she was 10 months old, doctors realized that there was no cure for her condition. They advised her mother that if both of her legs were amputated in childhood, Mandy could live her entire life like a normal child. But her mother clearly refused to let doctors amputate her daughter's legs. Later, in 2010, due to a condition called septicemia, doctors had to amputate Mandy Sellers' left leg. For a few months after that, her condition seemed stable. But after some time, the size of her legs started increasing again, which left even doctors shocked. A documentary titled "Shrinking My 17-Stone Legs" was also made about her life. Today, she is 51 years old, and even now she continues to live her life with her extremely large legs. Jamal. Jamal, who lives in Mauritania, suffers from a rare condition that has caused his right arm and biceps to grow abnormally large. Wherever he goes, people stop and stare at him. But Jamal neither feels ashamed nor tries to hide. He lives his life with his head held high and full pride. Jamal's story teaches us that true strength doesn't lie in appearance, but in courage. And when you turn your weakness into your strength, the world salutes you. Adrienne Lewis. Adrienne Lewis from Michigan turned her 3.9-inch long tongue into not just a body part, but a special talent. Her tongue is longer than a lollipop, and with it, she can tie cherry stems, touch her nose, and leave audiences completely amazed. But Adrienne isn't limited to just fun videos. She has also become a voice for self-acceptance. For her, her tongue is a strength, through which she tells the world that being different is not a weakness, it's a power. Every smile and every video of hers sends the same message: love yourself, just the way you are. Tio Chico. Tio Chico from Brazil's real name is Sidney Darvalo Mosquito. He is the man who can literally pop his eyes out, just like in a cartoon. At the age of 22, he created a world record for having the most protruding eyeballs. As a child, when he used to make faces in front of the mirror, that's when he first realized that his eyes were very different from others. Doctors measured his eyes using special instruments and found that this was not a disease, but a rare gift. Because of this unique ability, Tio Chico is now a celebrity in Brazil. Ram Singh Chauhan. Ram Singh Chauhan from India is not just an ordinary man, he is the owner of the world's longest mustache. His mustache is about 14.8 feet long. Since childhood, he has treated it like a tradition and a legacy. For him, a mustache is not just hair, but a symbol of manhood and culture. He washes it every day, grooms it, and styles it carefully, as if it were a priceless treasure. And why wouldn't it be? He has been taking care of his mustache since childhood, and this dedication took him to the Guinness Book of World Records and gave him international recognition. Today, his mustache is not just a record, it's a story of hard work, tradition, and pride. Padang tribe. The women of this tribe have necks much longer than normal people. Normally, you would never see a man or a woman with such a long neck. But the women of this tribe have unusually long necks, and this length is not natural. In this tribe, having a long neck is a tradition that has been followed for more than 100 years. From the age of 5, a small copper ring is placed around a girl's neck. As she grows older, more rings are added over time. As the number of rings increases, their weight increases, and the neck gradually appears longer. After wearing so many rings, the total weight is not just 1 or 1.3 pounds, but more than 4.4 pounds. This means women of the Padang tribe walk around wearing over 4.4 pounds of rings on their necks. Some people believe that this tradition began to protect women from tiger attacks, and this practice continues in the tribe even today. Kalakaivi. Born in Hawaii, Kalakaivi has done things in his life that will leave you shocked. He stretched his earlobes so large that you can literally fit an entire fist inside his ears. Yes, his earlobes are more than 32 feet wide, which has now made him a world record holder. When other kids were playing Pokemon cards in childhood, he was stretching his earlobes to stand out and be different. Today, he has become a unique icon in the world of body modification. But for him, this is not just about showing off, it's about identity, culture, and self-expression. He teaches people that your uniqueness is your real strength, and no matter what the world says, loving yourself is the most important thing. Zhang Jinlian. Guys, this woman from China is the tallest woman in the world. Her height was 8 feet 1.75 inches, which is about 8 feet 2 inches, 8.14 feet. So far, among all the people in history who were over 8 feet tall, she was the 17th person to cross that mark. Not only was her height extreme, but her weight was also very high. Her body weight was 131.1 kilograms, which is around 289 pounds. She was born on June 22, 1964 in China. Her height started growing rapidly from the age of 4, and by the time she was just 13 years old, her height had already reached 5 feet 1.5 inches. Because of increased human growth hormones in her body since childhood, her height kept increasing rapidly. One of the most interesting facts is that her father's height was only 5 feet, meaning she became as tall as her father by the age of 13. Due to her extreme height, she began facing many physical problems. She had difficulty walking, and whenever she needed to travel from one place to another, a special van had to be arranged in which she could lie down to reach her destination. Because her father's financial condition was not good, her treatment could not be done properly. However, the government stepped in and provided her medical treatment completely free of cost. Eugencia, have you ever imagined your eyelashes being longer than your fingers? For Eugencia from China, this is reality. She is a Guinness World Record holder for having the longest eyelashes in the world. Her eyelashes are a full 4.88 inches long, looking like tiny brushes resting above her eyes. She has loved her eyelashes since childhood. Do you know about children who were born with multiple heads? Or a boy who had 2 people in a single body? Or a girl who has looked like a mermaid since childhood? If not, then click on the video appearing on your screen right now, because there you'll get to see exactly that.